Hi guys, welcome back to the Fifth House Frequency podcast. I'm your host, Haley. Welcome back to another week. I hope everyone had a super fun and safe Halloween. I had a very chill Halloween, and yeah, I'm excited for the new month. November is one of my favorite months. I think it might be my favorite month. My birthday is in November, so that is something, but it's also just the start of the holidays and it's like the best. So I always love a new month though. I love new energy and I think it's just exciting. So happy November. We're still in Scorpio season for a while. Most of November is Scorpio season, so maybe that's why I love it so much. But yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, you will see I'm sporting an all pink sweatsuit, and that is because Brad and I did find out we are having a girl. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen that. But we're having a girl. We're so excited. Miller is going to have a little sister. He's going to be the best big brother. And we're so excited. It feels so complete. I've known since before we found out. And I'm actually going to do a whole episode on like spirit babies and my experience being pregnant both times and knowing the gender before I actually find out. So I'm excited. But yeah, we already have a name. We have all of that. So I'll dive into that more in my Spirit Baby episode, which is going to be in a couple more weeks. But yeah, we're so excited to be having a girl. I'm going to be getting all the cute pink stuff. She's probably going to actually be wearing a lot of boy clothes because she'll be wearing some hand-me-downs from Miller. But you know what? You can make it cute for a girl. Anyway, I won't get too much into my personal life, but I did want to give that life update because it's a big one. And on top of that, I do have another little exciting life update for you guys. How I told you guys last week, I think it was, that I was working on a place where you could have access to my meditations and everything like that. Well, it is done. I'm so proud of it. It will be linked in the show notes, but it is just haleycallan.com. There you will find my meditations. So the protection meditation, which I have re-recorded to be even better quality for you. And then there's another meditation that I've put up there, and it is seriously so powerful. It's all about rewiring your subconscious mind to be able to manifest your dream life. It's all about the beliefs you have about yourself. And with that, I am offering some one-on-one coaching slots. So there's a few different packages. I use astrology and human design, and we really just get to the root of what's causing your problems. And a lot of that is subconscious beliefs and rewiring your brain. So I help you with that work on a really, really deep level. So if you are someone who is an overthinker and you really just crave peace, if you're someone who has all these big dreams and big ideas and big visions, but you just need a little bit of guidance before you take that next leap, or if you just know there's something more out there for you, if you're super intuitive or you're creative and you just are craving more, but you don't know how to get there, you are the perfect candidate for working one-on-one with me. I highly suggest you go look at the packages there and see if any of those fit for you right now, because I'm telling you, you have no idea how powerful subconscious work is until you dive into it full force. And it makes such a difference when you have the right, safe environment to do so in and the proper guidance. So go check out those offerings. So excited about the website. You can also find a little bit more about me there. I kind of give my story, how I've gotten here, and yeah, just all that good stuff. So I'm super proud of it. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into what this episode is actually about. It kind of goes along in with that mindset work. So I'm going to be going over 5 ways we could be possibly blocking our own blessings and abundance and how to reverse them and stop doing them. So that's what we're going over today. The number one way you could be blocking your own abundance is if you are speaking negatively about or over yourself at all. Now, this sounds like a no-brainer. Like, of course, we shouldn't speak negatively about ourselves, but we do it all the time without even knowing. It's so unconscious the way we do it. But the sneakiest way this pops up is in self-deprecating jokes, which a ton of people do. I even catch myself doing it. So when you say, I'm so stupid, or I'm so broke, or, oh, I don't know, I'm just unlucky, I just have bad luck. The universe is always saying yes to us. No matter what, the universe just simply says yes. So if you're affirming all the time, I'm so dumb, I'm so broke, I can't catch a break, the universe is just going to be saying, okay, yes. Now, the good news is the universe says yes to everything. So if we speak positively over our life, if we choose our words with intention and positivity, the universe is also going to say yes. So even right now, if it feels so weird to just be like, yes, I'm so abundant, I'm so lucky, then just don't say anything. But don't say anything self-deprecating. Maybe if you get a good parking spot one day, say, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky, this always happens to me. That is the first way I started practicing speaking positively about myself and over myself. And I'm telling you, that is like a little joke with me in the universe now, because I always get the best parking spots no matter what. Literally, I could pull into the most crowded mall there is and I will pull up to the first spot just because I know that it's going to be open for me, and it always is. And that's just now a story I have in my head of I always have the best luck with parking. I'm so lucky. We're going into the weekend. Make the goal this weekend to not say one negative thing about yourself, whether it is a joke or not. And like I said, if you can't say anything positive, just don't say anything at all and see what starts to happen. The more positively you speak over your life, over every situation, the more positive outcome is going to be attracted to you. So that is the number one sneakiest way. Self-deprecating jokes, talking negatively about yourself. We're done with it, okay? We're leaving that in the past. The number two way you are blocking your own abundance and blessings is by not showing gratitude for what you already have in this current moment. I know it's so easy to get wrapped up in comparing ourselves to what other people have or seeing what else is out there, especially when we have access to seeing everything online. And while this can be a positive thing because there's inspiration all around, we can see what's possible for us. If you aren't in the right mindset, it can actually be very, very negative. So the number one way to combat that is to be grateful for what you already have. If you're trying to call in the blessing of a new house or a new car, you can't really do that by being ungrateful for what you already have, for the car or house that you already do have. So the quicker you can wrap your mind around being like, wow, I'm so grateful for this car. It gets me everywhere I need to go. I'm so grateful to have the ability to pay for this car, to put gas in this car. It lets me go see my friends. It gives me the freedom to go here, go there. The list goes on and on. You can come up with so many ways to be grateful for something, but until you do that, then you're not going to be able to call in something new. If your car is a mess, you don't take care of your car, why would you be blessed with something new when you can't even take care of what you already do have? So that is number two. If you're calling in a new house, is your house always clean? Are you grateful for your house? Do you wake up in the morning and say, wow, thank you for this safe place for my family to sleep? I can promise you that without these mindset shifts, bigger and better are not going to find you, because you're not emitting the frequency of that. And the ultimate frequency of abundance is gratitude. So be grateful for what you already have in order to call in what you want. Number three, slap me in the face, because I was so guilty of this. And who brought this to my attention was a creator named Maddie Vay on TikTok. She made a video about this and it actually punched me in the face. So number three is saving things for special occasions. So like not burning your favorite candle because you want to save it for a special occasion, not wearing your favorite shirt because you don't want to get a stain on it. This was something that I was doing and not even realizing it. I would catch myself using less moisturizer, like my favorite Rhode moisturizer, so I wouldn't have to buy another one as quickly, when it's actually not even a big deal for me to buy it at all. It is just a habit that I got into from being like a broke college kid, and it doesn't apply to me anymore. I don't need to do that. So that was a super, super sneaky one that like slapped me in the face. So really take stock of what you're doing. Are you not lighting your candle because you don't want to buy another one? Are you pinching on the moisturizer or on the toothpaste or anything like that? Are you not wearing something because you don't want to damage it? That is a big one. So whenever I catch myself doing that, I just kind of take a breath and I say to myself or out loud, there is no lack, there's more than enough to go around. So don't wait for your birthday or for a special date night to wear the outfit. Wear it today. Drink the good wine while you're cooking. It doesn't matter what you look like. Your hair could be in a messy bun. You could be wearing dirty sweats. You still deserve to indulge in nice things in life. And our life is going to just immediately get so much better when we start treating every day like a special occasion. So that's just like a side effect of it. So that is number 3 and one of my favorites. Thank you, Maddie Vay, for pointing that out to me a couple years ago. So the 4th way that you could be blocking abundance from your life is by putting certain situations or experiences or even people on pedestals. Let me explain what I mean by that. So when we're talking about manifestation, one of the key things to getting that manifestation or for that to come into your reality is to be detached from it to an extent. Meaning, yes, you want that thing, but you know that you'll be okay regardless of if you get it or not. That is the type of energy that attracts what you want to you. Think about if you were in a relationship with someone and they were constantly just like, oh, I want you so bad. I want to be with you so bad. So like, I need you. You would be like a little bit repulsed. You would be like, whoa, slow down. You would feel almost strangled. That is kind of the energy that a lot of us have with our desires. We want it so bad that it almost blinds us and we need it and we feel dependent on it. That type of energy is actually doing the opposite of what you want, and it is repelling it from you. Think about too, again, with the dating analogy, if you're dating someone and they are nice to you, they like you, but they kind of just let you live your life, do your own thing, you want to see more of them almost because you're kind of intoxicated by that energy of like, yeah, do whatever you want, but I'm good either way. That at least is the type of energy that I would be attracted to if I was looking for a new partner. So kind of use that mindset when you're thinking about your manifestations. Kind of take stock right now how you've been acting towards them if you have had that desperate energy. I know that it can be hard because I too have things in my life that I've wanted so bad, but I've actually repelled them because I'm so desperate for them. So now we're coming from a place of that would be nice to have, but either way, I'm complete, I'm happy. It is not going to affect me if I don't get that thing. And finally, the 5th way that you are blocking your abundance is by being a perfectionist. Guys, chasing perfection is really just a form of procrastination because in reality, nothing is ever going to be perfect. And just looking for things that are wrong and pursuing that perfectionism is just delaying your action further. So when we're manifesting something, one of the most important steps is to take aligned action. And that momentum is super important in the manifestation process. So when you are being a perfectionist, you are just putting that off more and more and more by looking for something wrong that just isn't there. Now, of course, you don't want to be putting out crap. We want to be doing our best, but there's a difference between doing our best and chasing perfection. Imperfect action is always better than never acting at all because you are chasing perfection. So look out for that one. If you call yourself a perfectionist, I am talking to you, okay? Now, those are just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many ways that our actions, our beliefs, our words can block our abundance. And if you want to really dive deep on rewiring your beliefs and being just the most abundant version of yourself, I do have one-on-one coaching packages available. I really get so deep into your subconscious mind, and I'm telling you guys, it's so worth it, and you will be so shocked at how quickly you can get to the next level by doing this subconscious work. And if you're not someone who's looking for one-on-one work right now, this podcast is a great resource for you. And I also have my meditations listed on my website as well. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for tuning into the 5th house frequency. I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.